Gadwal originates in the Gadwal district of Telangana. It has a very rich heritage and tradition. It was originally patronized by the royal folks, the royalty of the Deccan region. Most of the Gadwals are Kuttu weave sarees, which means it's made on a 3 shuttle loom. Beautiful floral vines and paisleys all along the border. Dark pink or rich magenta combined with a very, very striking electric blue. Lovely rows of Rudrakshams, 3-4 rows of Rudraksham motifs. Yes, it's a very nice, very minimal, very nice pallu. It's stark black with lovely yellow checks all over the body. As you can see, it's a lovely tissue zari, and this red is really lovely red. You know, the Guntur chili red. What to say? It's a very minimal but very striking bold pallu. This is the quintessential classic Gadwal sari. So there are two types of booties going around. It's beautifully done. The regal touch and the royal look of Gadwal is unmatched by any other sari. Hello Avishya fans and handloom saree lovers. I am so happy to be meeting you today in this episode of Avishya Saree Stories. This is the day after, I think it comes a few days after Dashara's over. We had a long celebration of Navratri, 9 days of different themes, different colors, different collections, and I hope you enjoyed all of that. And so we now start again with the regular saree stories. Today we start off with Gadwal Sarees. Gadwal Sarees is one of the very special and very festive sarees in the Indian handloom sariescape, and Gadwal originates in the Gadwal district of Telangana. It's about 200 kilometers from Hyderabad and about 50-60 kilometers from this big city called Kurnool, and it's known for many decades for its famous woven sarees. The Gadwal saree is much renowned and much beloved for its beauty, and it also has a very rich heritage and tradition. It was originally patronized by the royal folks, the royalty of the Deccan region. The queens and the women folk of the royal households really supported and patronized Gadwal weaving a lot. What is special about Gadwal is that it's got certain designs and certain patterns which is very special, very distinctive to Gadwal, and I'll tell you what it is. First of all, the most important thing about Gadwal is most of the Gadwals are Kuttu weave sarees, which means it's made on a 3 shuttle loom. The body and the 2 borders are woven on separate looms, and it requires minimum of 2 weavers to make the sari, which is how a 3 shuttle loom can be operated. So you get very stunning contrast. You get dark bodies with light, let's say a black body with a very bright green border, and the pallu is also in the contrast. And the way it is woven, it is interlock weaving, so the way the whole process happens is very fascinating. Originally, the Gadwal sari, the body used to be in cotton and the borders are in silk and the pallu is also in silk. But as time went by, a lot of silk Gadwal started coming into vogue, and people and the royal family also started preferring silks over cotton weaves. And today what we have is a variety of Gadwal saris in bright colors. Because of the Kuttu weave, they are able to achieve very bright contrast. Some very special designs are very particular, very distinctive for the Gadwal sari. I'll show you some of these designs. In fact, what we'll do is I'll show you some of these designs right now. We start off with this sari. If you see, this is a certain type of temple border. You see, this is the body, this is the border. The pallu is also in the same contrast color. You see, the pallu is also in the same contrast color. What you can see is that both the top border and the bottom border are very contrasting colors, and they're connected by means of this little temple border, which is running all along the border here and here as well. So the weave, if you see the reverse of this, actually you can see that the way the border and the body have been connected together, it's woven on 2 different looms, and the connecting thread is here. That's how it is run as an interlock thread between the body and the border. Same applies to the pallu as well. So this is a speciality of the Gadwal Kuttu weave, which is why you're able to get completely contrasting colors on the body and the border. This is one type of temple border. There's another type of temple border where it is, I'll show you in this sari, in the red sari, if you can see. This is a different type of temple border. It's a little more intricate. Multiple serrations are there, but again the same concept of a flat, different color for the border and for the body. And then you have these beautiful, straightforward Kuttu weaves where it's a flat color here and a flat color there. There's a black and there is a yellow. So there are 2 or 3 types of designs which are very typical Gadwal. The other thing which is very typically Gadwal is Gadwal uses a lot of checks and stripes in the designs. If you can see, there's a red checked sari here. There's a black checks here. If you see, this sari has got stripes throughout the body. This is a sari which has got booties on the body. So there are paisley booties and there are diamond booties throughout the body. So finally, this is a very rich Gadwal sari. This is also a Kuttu sari, but it's a very beige color and a deep blue color with large booties on the body and very large border as well. So these are very typical Gadwal saris that I have chosen, and this is very special to people of the Telangana and Andhra region. So it's got a very rich history, and today I'll start off with showing you one of these saris, and then we'll see the rest of the saris as we go along. Now let me start with this saree. I will look at it one by one closely. I'll just open out the saree for you. It's a beautiful, rich, deep, rich magenta saree. I'll show you how the body looks. Very, very pretty. Yes, beautiful. Such a beauty. It's such a rich and deep magenta color with lovely booties all over the body. Paisleys and diamond booties all over the body. Lovely golden zari. And the borders are also very, very rich. As you can see, beautiful floral motifs in the border and also some geometric motifs, chain link motifs, some rudraksha motifs, and 4-5 rows of motifs. Very, very traditional on top and in the bottom as well. There's a slightly smaller border on top and a slightly larger border on the bottom. And here you can see beautiful floral vines and paisleys all along the border. So it's a beautiful saree composed very nicely, and the color combination is this beautiful, wonderful dark pink or rich magenta combined with a very, very striking electric blue. You could even call it a aqua blue because it's got a greenish tinge as well. I'll open out this saree and show you what the pallu looks like. This is what the pallu looks like. Wow, isn't it grand? Fabulous pallu, beautiful, lovely, beautiful floral motif in the center. It's a 4-clover kind of a formation, but it's floral. And on both the sides, you have lovely floral vines on both sides. And on the right after that, there are multiple rows of zari lines in different geometric patterns. The floral lines, the zari lines, and then one more line of floral motifs. And right at the very end, you have beautiful, lovely bouquet kind of a formation here with a beetle leaf right in the center. It's beautiful. So it's a very grand and rich pallu. I'll just open it out fully so you can see how it looks along with the saree. This is the real spectacle. Beautiful, gorgeous combination of this dark magenta or rani pink, as you can call it, and this beautiful electric blue or aqua blue. It's fantastic contrast. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at what the blouse looks like. Should be contrast, I think. Yeah, it's a lovely contrast blouse. So it goes very nicely along with the body of the saree. Beautiful, lovely combination of this and the blouse is very, very pretty. And of course, the pallu itself is gorgeous. So overall, it's a very classy saree. I really hope you enjoyed watching this saree. Yeah, next we look at this beautiful, lovely, fabulous green Gadwal saree with a dashing orange border. Fabulous. Let me just open this out for you. Gorgeous saree. Fabulous. It's got lovely, lovely stripes. Beautiful. If you notice, if you come close, you can see these lovely stripes, zari stripes running all over the saree from top to bottom, vertical stripes. And the stripes end in this beautiful, lovely temple border, the Kuttu weave here, which connects to the orange border. So the green and orange get connected. The zari stripes also reach from top to bottom. And on the borders itself, you have lovely, beautiful rudraksha motifs, lovely rows of rudrakshams, 3-4 rows of rudraksha motifs, all in parallel to each other. It almost looks like the saree is wearing gold bangles. It's beautifully designed, right? And the color contrast between orange and this bright green is fantastic. Let's see what the pallu looks like. I'll just flip it over. Yes, it's a very nice, very minimal, very nice pallu. In fact, we need to see this together with the rest of the saree to get the full impact. I'll just open it out so that you can see the whole thing together. Yes, you love got tissue zari. Fabulous. It's almost like a plate of gold metal on the pallu. It's really glistens and shines and glows. The zari, fabulous zari. It's very minimal, very, very, very micro checks zari, and it combines so well with this bright and striking green, and of course the lovely zari decorated border. So this is how the saree looks. The blouse is, I think, plain blouse. It goes very nicely along with the saree. Pairs very well. So beautifully designed. Lovely saree. So let's move on to the next saree. Next, let's look at this saree next. Beautiful. This is a very stunning black Gadwal saree. Fabulous. Lovely checks all over the body. As you can see, I'll just open it out for you. Let's take a look at the whole thing in all its grandeur. Beautiful. Gorgeous. It's a fabulous, fabulous design. It's stark black with lovely yellow checks all over the body and beautiful golden zari booties, floral booties all over the body, and it's both sides. It's flanked by borders on top and bottom. On the top, the border has got lovely diamond motifs, a nice thick band of diamond motifs flanked by 2 stripes and a green line. In the bottom, you have beautiful, lovely paisley motifs, and you have a lovely, beautiful lotus kind of a floral motif as well. There's a paisley within a paisley, then there's a lotus motif, some more florals. It comes like almost like a long line of floral vines all along the border. It's really beautiful, and the top portion is the same thing as there available in the top of the saree, which means all the diamond motifs edged by the chevron motifs. Of course, you can see the beautiful Kuttu weave here, the way the yellow connects with the black, beautifully woven and connected. And let's see the saree and the pallu together so that you get the full impact. This is how the whole thing looks together. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's fabulous. As you can see, it's a lovely tissue zari on the yellow pallu. Beautiful floral designs with diagonal lines with beautiful tiny little floral booties with parallel diagonal lines running along the booties. And on both sides of the center panel, there's a long row of beautiful motifs. There's a rectangular motif, there's a circular motif, and so it's a combination of a geometric and a floral motifs on the sides. It's really beautiful. The same thing gets repeated on the other side as well. And on both sides of this, you have these lovely Rudraksha motifs running here and on this side as well. So it's really pretty, and lots of lines of zari running with multiple patterns. So this is the classic combination of the Gadwal motifs, some geometric, some floral, all looking grand and very, very stunning. So this is the sari for you, and let's see what the blouse looks like. Yes, it's a lovely, beautiful plain blouse which is there. So it goes very nicely along with the rest of the sari. It's really, really beautifully done, the blouse. So this is how the blouse goes. And the blouse has got the borders as well, which can be used for decorating the sleeves and the back. So it's a fabulous sari. It's it's a lovely combination of black and yellow and some green as well. Let's move on to the next sari. Let's go to this red stunner. It's a beautiful red sari. This has also got a checks design. I'll open it out for you. Very, very grand. Very nice, striking red. Telangana sari, and this red is really lovely red. You know, the Guntur chili red, fabulous red, and beautiful temple borders in the bottom. There are temple borders here. A beautiful violet color connecting with the blue border, right? And on top, there's no temple border. It's a straightforward weave, right? And it's edges with the yellow edging on top. This is how the top of the sari looks. It's a beautiful sari. It's very minimal, very geometric, very striking. So let me open out the pallu also for you so that we can see the whole thing together. Beautiful. Very, very, very rich. Very, very, what to say? It's a very minimal but very striking, bold pallu. The yellow contrast, the turmeric yellow contrast comes through here. Mustard yellow or turmeric yellow contrast. It's got panels of zari stripes, all geometric. It's got some horizontal stripes as well, which cuts across these panels. So overall, it's a very rich appearance. The border in the pallu is got a very dark maroon color border in the pallu. So that also contrasts with the mustard yellow. And overall, you can see the play of colors, the contrast colors, which are only typical of the Gadwal sari. The red of the body, the mustard yellow of the pallu. The body has got a navy blue border. The pallu has got a rich maroon border. And at the top, it's got a yellow line border running through. So overall, it's a lovely, fabulous play of colors. And this is the quintessential classic Gadwal sari. Let's see what the blouse of this sari looks like. It's got a lovely, beautiful yellow blouse which contrasts with this, and the mustard yellow blouse has got beautiful, very exquisite zari lines running all along from top to bottom. So it's a beautiful horizontal line. So the blouse will really glisten and shine. It's a lovely blouse which is paired along with the strong red checked body. Last but not the least, we come to this gorgeous, fabulous royal blue Gadwal sari. It's got an awesome presence. The design of the sari, I'll just open it out for you. Let's see how it looks. But the color itself is so regal, the blue, and the zari on the body, it really sets off the blue beautifully. Lovely work. The booties on the body have got beautiful floral booties, and if you notice closely, there are paisleys going around. There's a lovely center. There's one type of booty. There's another type of booty which has got paisleys going around in the center and thinner paisleys going around on the outside. Whereas this one has got a floral with a paisley around. So there are two types of booties going around. It's beautifully done, and the borders are very, very rich again. If you again come closer to the border, you can see that there are multiple motifs here. I'll just show this to you. I'll show it closer. So if you can see, there are beautiful, a lovely elephant here. There's a lovely peacock, then another elephant, and then there's another peacock motif with a beautiful circular ring around it, and then the same pattern repeats itself. The elephant, the peacock, the elephant again, and then the peacock with a circular ring around it. So this pattern repeats itself, and the whole border on both sides, there are lovely modified Rudraksham kind of motifs. Rudraksham in the shape of a floral vine kind of a thing. It's been shaped like that, and in the bottom again, the same thing repeats itself with the edging in beautiful pink. So look at the number of colors which goes into the weaving and the selection and the designs of these sarees. The bottom border again has got beautiful motifs. It's the same pattern as the top with the peacock, the elephant, and the peacock with the circular ring around it. All of it repeats itself. In addition to the top, there's also one beautiful plain, flat, very thick zari border which goes and ends off with beautiful leaf motifs in the edge. So this is the beauty of this saree. Of course, this also is a Kuttu saree, and the Kuttu weaving, you can see it. If you come closer, you can see the beautiful, lovely ridged edge of the Kuttu weave, right? So let me open it out and let's see how it looks along with the pallu. Wow. is really regal, really classy, beautiful. The diagonal lines, beautiful transverse diagonal lines in golden zari on the beautiful beige ivory background. It's looking so royal and so rich. And on both sides of these lines, if you see, the motifs are beautifully done motifs on both sides, this side and on the other side. The same border pattern is repeated, which is essentially there is a peacock, there is an elephant, and the peacock. They're alternating with each other, similar pattern. And right at the very edge, you have beautiful paisley motifs right at the edge. Lovely paisley motifs here, right? The same motifs, the elephant and the peacock motifs are repeated on the other side as well. Same way it's repeated on this side. So it looks very rich, very, very rich. And I'm sure you agree that this combination of colors, this deep royal blue, beautiful royal blue with the booties, golden zari booties and the borders on both sides and this pallu gives it a very rich, extremely royal appearance. That's the beauty of Gadwal, and that's what Gadwal gives you, the regal touch and the royal look. Gadwal is unmatched by any other sari. So this is really beautiful. Last but not the least, let's have a quick look at the blouse of this sari. Beautiful, lovely ivory or tussar colored blouse to match up with this whole sari. So this is how this sari looks. I hope you enjoyed seeing this video, seeing this sari, and I hope you enjoyed this whole collection of Gadwal saris that we brought to you. Thank you so much for watching. We are very, very happy that many viewers are tuning into our channel and watching and giving your comments. Please do, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also click on the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications from us. We are so happy to get comments from you as well. We really love to hear it when you tell us, give us specific comments or feedbacks on the video, on the sari, or anything you want to say. In fact, if all you say is beautiful, gorgeous, that itself is good enough for us. So it's been a pleasure showing you these videos, putting together these saris for you, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you. For another bit of news for you, that we've also launched our app. So those of you who want to get a constant notifications on our uploads, please download the Avishya app. It's available on the Play Store and the Apple Store. Please download the app and you can be sure that all our updates come to you. Thank you.